This video presents 5 baseball picks that are backed by at least one of my 19 MLB betting systems, which were developed after analyzing data on 7 full seasons. Are you ready? Let's go! On Friday, April 21st, there are 4 teams that qualify under the blowout number 2 betting strategy that I presented yesterday. In summary, you've got to bet against a team that won its previous match by a margin of at least 7 runs if they are facing a different opponent today. That being said, this betting angle has not performed super well in recent years, so you've got to proceed with caution. The first team that is supported by the blowout number 2 system is the Atlanta Braves, hosting the Houston Astros. The latter won their last game 8-1, which fits the criterion I described earlier, and they are indeed facing another opponent. So, according to this system, we should consider fading the Astros and therefore backing the Braves. However, let me grade it as a lean. Both pitchers are young and are having a great start to the 2023 campaign. The Astros are 5-11 in their last 16 visits to Atlanta. The Braves have been playing better baseball than Houston thus far. The money line is very reasonable on the Braves. So why am I reluctant pulling the trigger? The main reason is I don't feel comfortable betting a team that enjoyed a nice long winning streak that was halted in its previous game. I feel like it could shake their confidence. So in the end, if I was forced to bet this game, I would definitely side with the Braves, but I'll stay on the sidelines and call it an unofficial pick. The second system pick, which is also backed by the blowout number 2 system, is the Seattle Mariners, hosting the St. Louis Cardinals. This time I like the bet and I am grading it as an official pick. By the way, I have shared 4 official baseball picks at mjpicks.com this morning. 2 of them are revealed in this video, while the other 2 can be obtained by subscribing to one of the numerous paid plans that allows you to choose whether you want picks for a week or a month, and if you prefer to get picks for 1 sport, 2 sports, or all of them. Go to mjpicks.com to become an official bookie crusher with us. It's amazing how the Cards and the Mariners have a lot in common. Before the season began, they had very similar odds to win the World Series. They both present an identical 8-11 record. And they also have a runs differential that's close to 0. So what makes me excited about this potential wager? The money line is slightly in favor of the home team, which implies the sportsbooks believe these teams would have an equal chance of winning if they were on a neutral field. To me, the pitching matchup is what convinced me, as I have much more faith into George Kirby than Steven Matz. Let's take a closer look at each of Matt's first 3 outings. He allowed 4 runs to the Braves before surrendering 6 runs to the Rockies. Then, against Pittsburgh, he fared better by squandering just 2 runs, but he was often in trouble due to the 5 walks he issued. His 1.80 whip statistic is abysmal, compared to Kirby's 1.26 figure. It's interesting to note that the Cards have lost Game 1 of each of their 6 series this season. They are coming off a win over Arizona, but they present a 2-5 record following a victory. The icing on the cake is the fact that Seattle owns a 9-2 record the last 11 times they faced a left-handed pitcher. Give me the Mariners to pull off the home win tonight. After this short break, let's go over 3 more potential baseball wagers. The blowout number 2 betting strategy also supports the Oakland A's. This team is also backed by 2 more of my systems, which seems enticing. but there are two big problems. First, their opponents, the Rangers, are backed by the scoring drought system, which has done a great job in recent seasons. When I have conflicting information like this, I tend to stay away from the game in question. Secondly, the A's are incredibly bad, so it's hard to invest any kind of money in them. This one is a pass for me. The fourth team who is being linked to the blowout number 2 system today is the Chicago White Sox, playing in Tampa Bay. After further investigation, I'm going to avoid it. The Rays are a perfect 10-0 at home this year, while the White Sox are off to a very ordinary start. A money line around plus 150 is not nearly enough to entice me to bet them, even though the Rays are projected to go with a committee of pitchers in this matchup. Taking Chicago seems way too risky for my taste, so I'll move on to the next game. Finally, we have the Baltimore Orioles fitting under the snap winning streak betting angle, so they represent the 5th system pick for today, April 21st. We could get scared from the fact that the Tigers have won 7 of their past 8 games in Baltimore, but I'm still going to pull the trigger anyway. They are a much worse team than the Orioles, and their confidence may be gone after going through a nice 5-game winning streak. That will guarantee that Baltimore won't take them lightly. Moreover, Detroit's starter, Michael Lorenzen, is average at best. He will be facing a guy that I like quite a bit and who I believe is underrated, Tyler Wells. He posted a jaw-dropping 0.91 whip statistic in his rookie year, then followed up last year with a tiny 1.14 stat. He is off to another nice start after allowing just 11 hits and 1 walk in 16 innings pitched. You can truly rely on him, and for that reason I am taking Baltimore as my second official pick. Keep in mind that the Orioles are backed by the snap winning streak betting strategy, which has been pretty lucrative over the years. In order to get all of its secrets, don't miss out the video I made by clicking the small card right here in the bottom left corner of your screen. This is Professor MJ, University Statistics teacher for 15 years, saying so long.